MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Outlaws. The Outlaws have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Cliff Lee out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Lindor.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Lee has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty B, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
In now, Kenny Lofton. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lindor, the runner at second with 1 away. And he popped him up. Ripken takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Here's a chopper to first. He's got it, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Mike Clevenger will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
I know one thing. He looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid-90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. Quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Chopper to short, scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
In now, Randy Wiggins, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Randy Wiggins becomes out number 2 this inning.
Dave Parker.
And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1, and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply toward the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Robinson.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson, and it's fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone, breaks just out.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So now Carlos Santana, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul. swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Now another 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Chopped to third. Fielded by Robinson. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Swung on and grounded out to Cal at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Gehrig, and that's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Set to get his day started, Domingo Santana, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Brooks Robinson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Robinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready now, Cal Ripken, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Ripken was born in Maryland. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Johnny Bench. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The right fielder.
Here's the pitch.
Jordan Luplow.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting
No
up.
sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Ready on 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the...
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. Second home run early in the year. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Lofton is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Robinson's got to get rid of it, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, D-Row. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the white rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Frenmel Reyes. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He grounds it sharply to third. Robinson is there. Throw on to Gehrig takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Indians hang a crooked number thanks to this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Indians. Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike now. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Edward Arnold.
Now at the plate, Edward Arnold, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Into the box now, Ricky Henderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he fouls this one off. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Way outside. 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
This is line to left. but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Into the box, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for Cleveland.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Luplow. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Junior ranges back. He gets there, but he missed it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Randy Wiggins. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
To the plate now, Dave Parker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. Now the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's lifted the other way out to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double, but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Standing in now, Ken Griffey Jr. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in now, Brooks Robinson. And their runners at the corners now. From the stretch.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideally, it'd be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Fouled off. The 1-1 home.
Outside, that's the ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 8.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now, Cal Ripken, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Set and the 2-1 pitch down the left field line and deep, and that's going to land foul. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny Bench, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hardwood plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding in, Lou Gehrig, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0. Gehrig stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Indians on top, 3-2. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, number 55, Roberto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
The 1-0.
Look out, 1-1. Ball 2.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Francisco Lindor.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he takes strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Garrett takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Tribe, but they still lead it 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Edward Arnold.
Edward Arnold.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Zach Plesac will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. At the plate, Ricky Henderson, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
1-2. Here it comes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Too high. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Randy Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Fouled off. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping into the box, Dave Parker. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
the stretch. Now both runners are breaking, and it's fouled away. Both runners on the move again. Full count still. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. But he won't have an opportunity to throw either man out. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lofton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kenny Lofton. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
So now to the plate, Franmil Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Parker's under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in, Carlos Santana. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Riding in once again, Brooks Robinson. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Striding into the box, Cal Ripken. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The catcher, number 5, Johnny Bench.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. And there's ball 1. And that misses, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Once again, a 3-2. Popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Ready on 1 and 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lee looks in as he readies pitch number 73 here in the ball game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up now, Roberto Perez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is a ball down and away.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians lead 1. They're up 3-2.
7th inning, stretch.
Hunter Wood gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Hunter.
Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Edward Arnold.
For the Outlaws, the designated hitter, Edward Arnold.
Tony Gwynn will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The left fielder, number 23, Ricky Henderson.
Coming to the plate now, Ricky Henderson. It was a walk in his last trip. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
One out, nobody on. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Fouled off. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you
The
can
batter,
help
number
it.
15.
But when a hitter like that
Second
digs in,
baseman.
you'd rather he's standing at first than driving the ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Randy Wiggins, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runners on first with one down. Two balls and no strikes.
That could be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 2-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So digging in now, Dave Parker. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Try to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean.
Now back
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Cesar Hernandez.
Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8.
Nope.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now back, designated hitter, Ronil Reyes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the trial, but they still lead it 3-2. Adam Simber is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 90, Adam.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Leading off for Dallas.
Ready with the first
The
pitch. Here it comes.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Simber was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 2-1 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ramirez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Digging in, Brooks Robinson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seems to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ripken in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
You know, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Hernandez at second. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to the right side. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And that's too high, ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Hard hit ball to second, and a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. Didn't quite get the offensive support he needed, but a fine performance nonetheless as he leaves after 8 1/3. Trevor Hoffman enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Hoffman.
Into the box, Jordan Luplow, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1, on the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Brad Hand enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat.
For the Outlaws, the catcher, Johnny
First pitch of the at-bat. they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Fouled away. A pause and the 0-2. It's 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Fouled off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Too low, 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
And that hole at that, I feel like you really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider's so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Stepping in now, Ricky Henderson. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cleveland Indians led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Zach Plesac claims the win out of the pen, his first. Cliff Lee is charged with a tough luck loss after 8 1/3 of very strong starting work. Brad Hand closes the door for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians put together 10 total hits as they beat the Outlaws 3-2. The Chicago White Sox totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-7. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 3-0. The Minnesota Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-4. The win was their 6th in a row. The New York Yankees put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-1. The Rangers set 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-2. It was their 7th straight victory. The Brewers hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 9-8. The Pittsburgh Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-8. The O's launched 3 home runs as they beat the Cardinals on the road 4-2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.